Today we're going to restore my daughter's wonderful headlamps here. You can see how great a shape they're in. We're going to use this Sylvania restoration kit and hopefully make them look like brand new so I don't have to worry about her at night and driving around like that. So let's get started. We'll see how long it takes and what the results are. So here we go. First, let's take a look at what the kit includes. So we unpacked it and we have a surface activator, which is step one for cleaning. The second step is the sanding, which includes 3 sheets of sandpaper, 400, 1000, 2000 grit, and clarifying compound, and a buffing cloth to use that clarifying compound on the lens. Then the third step is to apply the UV block clear coat, which includes the clear coat and a applicator cloth as well as a glove. It's pretty sticky stuff, so you definitely do want to wear the glove. And I guess most important is the instructions. So let's go ahead and put these to use and just kind of see what each step looks like. So we'll start by cleaning off the lens real well and getting the grime and all that off, and then taping off around the edge of the lens on the paint, and apply the surface activator. And this will help loosen up a lot of the dirt and grime and soften the lens and the finish. Then we'll grab some 400 grit wet sandpaper and start sanding, getting the oxidation off and the old clear coat that's on the lens, and giving us a nice plastic surface to start with. Make sure and keep it wet, and then when we're done with that, we'll move on to 1000 grit. And repeat the same process, removing those 400 grit scratches that we put in there, clean it up, and get the last of the oxidation and the clear coat that was remaining off of it. Then on to 2000 grit to finish up the sanding. Again, make it wet and smooth all over the entire surface. Make sure and get the edges and all that, keeping it nice and wet to finish up. Next, we'll use the clarifying compound to buff out those 2000 grit scratches and smooth it out and get us a nice smooth surface to work with. Once that's done, we'll use the surface activator again to really give it a deep clean. Make sure that it's all real clean and ready to apply the last step. So now let's apply the UV block clear coat. Make sure and put the covers on your hands they provide, because this stuff gets sticky. Now apply it nice and smooth and even, and don't go back over it. It looks great. For the price, I think I spent right about 20 bucks for this kit. Probably took about an hour and 15 minutes. What's really going to take the time is the curing time. So I think this turned out really good, and I mean, even now looking at it after it's just been sitting here, what little strokes or waves that were in it, that's completely gone. It's settled in on it. This is just really amazing. I mean, this just looks, wow, this looks amazing. I mean, it's like a brand new headlight. Good job, Sylvania. I fully intended to have a follow-up to this video, looking at the headlight, say a month or two later, and just see how it held up. Well, sorry to say I don't have that. When this happens to the car, well, it's kind of hard to get a follow-up to it. So anyway, no one was injured in the accident, a couple of bumps and bruises and scared to death. That was about it. But needless to say, the best picture I have is this, and it was a rainy, ugly day after an accident. I know I did look at the headlight because it was kind of interesting. There was only one left, and it did look pretty clear. It looked great shape. Honestly, I'd do it again, and I think the kit works very well. So, you know, below I'll link the kit. You can click on that, take you to Amazon, and you can pick one up for yourself. They work great. So hit the like button, subscribe, and stay in touch so you can see what's coming up next. In the meantime, have a great day. Enjoy life.